Weekend edition, 1 degree outside weather network meteorologist Danielle Noyes here. We get you covered no matter when you're checking this video out. It is quite sticky this weekend. Tropical humidity in place again, although it does lower in spots on Sunday. Chance of downpours and thunder, not all weekend, but kind of clusters of them around. We'll take a look at that. And the Perseid meteor shower is ongoing, though it peaks Wednesday night into Thursday of next week. We also have a partial solar eclipse on Wednesday. More on that in our Insights video, so check it out. Here's the setup this weekend. We are in the warm, moist, humid air mass. Cold front comes in on Sunday. That will bring lowering humidity, particularly in northern New England. And then for the rest of us, Sunday night into Monday, as that front comes in, it will also trigger a few storms. And then Monday, the humidity goes back up late in the day into Tuesday as another disturbance comes in, and that will bring an increased risk for some showers and storms, particularly later on Tuesday, depending on the placement of that front. So we'll keep you posted. Bottom line, having our free 5-star rated weather app in the palm of your hand is great as you're out and about this weekend. Pinpoint your specific location, have it set to go where you're moving around this weekend with your plans. Interactive radar, hourly forecast, we've got it all in there. Search Noises, 1 degree outside weather in the App Store and Google Play, and make sure you have alerts turned on so you'll get the notifications as well. So this morning, some pockets of showers and downpours will push through, and then breaks of sun come out. We push into the 80s and lower 90s. Warm, humid, classic summer day, and those breaks of sun help fuel additional thunderstorms that crop over the course of early to mid-afternoon. Some locally heavy downpours may result in some ponding water, some big puddles, reduced visibility. Isolated strong to severe storms possible as well. Again, hit or miss, not everyone sees them, but notice there's a map at 5 p.m. So we've got a cluster in northern New England, a couple forming here in southern New England as well, coming out of New York, and southern New England has the best chance of some of these lingering at least for a longer period. So weather aware, particularly from early afternoon right on through the evening hours. Tomorrow morning or Sunday morning, there may be a quick shower along the south coast and another round of thunder starting to fire up in the North Country first. That is the cold front. So out ahead of it, we're hot and humid again, but then the front comes in. Notice a broken line of thunderstorms, more hit or miss in nature again during the afternoon on Sunday. Some of these as well may contain some torrential downpours, lightning, and brief gusty wind as they come on by. The action on Sunday will be a little bit of a shorter window from about noon in northern New England till about 6 or 7 in southern New England, with just an isolated shower left over after that. Clearing that comes in for a beautiful evening on Sunday evening in a lot of spots. Let's talk dew point. Measure the amount of moisture in the atmosphere. When it's up into the 70s, that's the soupy Florida feel, right? We've got it in place during the day on Saturday, Saturday evening, even into Sunday morning. The dew point's still up around or over 70, but notice the drier air coming in from the north and west by Sunday evening. It will drop substantially across the board. The one exception, the immediate south coast to the Cape, and still a bit humid, you notice, in far northern and eastern Maine. But you will feel this more refreshing air mass come in Sunday night. Monday, much more comfortable. Dew points either side of 60, but I do want to play things through Monday evening because watch what happens. The dew point starts to rise again, so it gets increasingly sticky, not tropical just yet, but fluctuations in humidity do come in by Sunday night and again on Monday. High temperatures, 85 to 90 in a lot of spots. The heat index will go 90 to 95 for both Saturday and for some spots on Sunday. Overnight, 65 to 70 in the northern half of New England, and low to mid 70s elsewhere with the southwest breeze around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Kicks up a little bit on Sunday along the south coast, 10 to 20 miles per hour, a few gusts occasionally higher, and some spots may still touch 90 from southern Maine, southeast New Hampshire, in through the Merrimack Valley. Most areas 85 to 90 in central and southern New England, and 80s to the north, with widespread 60s to lower 70s, so not quite as mild and muggy with that dropping humidity that comes in Sunday night. Monday, another warm one, 85 to 90, but the humidity will be lower, particularly for the first 2/3 of the day. Beach and boating, predicted wave heights, a pretty quiet weekend overall, 1 to 2 foot seas, near shore, even offshore. You notice Wilkinson Basin over to Stellwagen Bank, pretty quiet for both Saturday, for our Sunday. Little bump up in the offshore wave action around 4 to 5 footers by Sunday evening and night. Notice the wind generally shifting in onshore at points with light sea breezes, and even on Monday, 1 to 2 foot seas pretty much across the board, and a low rip current risk, which is great news too if you're headed to the beaches. One thing you'll just want to keep an eye out for, some reduced visibility for offshore boaters with some patchy areas of fog, and of course the threat for thunderstorms, so we're keeping an eye on the sky. You can watch anytime, anywhere as you're out and about this weekend on our 24/7 streaming network. Always at onedegreeoutside.live. Tap the home screen of our app or on your smart TV. Open up the YouTube app and search 1 Degree Outside Network. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this 1 Degree Outside video.
Get exclusive content, support the mission at membership.onedegreeoutside.com. And don't forget, free and 5 stars on the App Store and Google Play. Search the #1 Degree Outside Weather.